All the groceries for a 3-night trip. This is what it looks like now. Cereals, oatmeals, soups, craft dinner, coffees, hot chocolates, lots of granola bars, trail mix. And then because for convenience we're going somewhere where there's no fires allowed, so we're just bringing instant meals. And you can see all our packs. Well, we made it. Everybody's getting taller over the years. I remember when we used to do these hikes and you guys were short little buggers. Where are we off to today?
Skyline.
Skyline. No fires on this trail, no dogs. It's a caribou area. So let's go. First few steps. This trail will break out of the trees pretty quickly. First break. Grab a water. How's the pace, honey?
Fast.
Yeah? Well, we'll slow down a bit. Always keep a handy mug hanging on the side of the pack. Cheers, folks.
Picture your camera.
Well, it didn't take long, eh? We're already breaking above the trees. What time is it?
4:17.
4:17.
2 hours.
Campgrounds right around the corner. Up here, and the parents will set up over here, and there's already a lot of campers in this section.
Spicy sausage and noodles.
Dehydrated. I didn't show how, because we're not allowed fires and because we're a fairly large group today, I'm just bringing these dehydrated meals. It's just simpler.
Well, night one on the Skyline. It is 7 a.m. Time to get up. Got a nice day ahead of us today. Mama Bear is buried somewhere in there. You guys up? Patrick? Groceries. Oh, he's gonna dive bomb. Holy shit. Wow. Did you get?
This is why the Skyline is so spectacular. We only walked, you know, from the trailhead to here. We stopped for the night, but a mere, you know, 2 and a bit hours, and look at the view. Isn't this spectacular? How quickly the scenery changes. That's why this trail is so popular. Why are you running? Now this is Lord of the Rings kind of stuff. Look at the beauty of this. Like that.
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's picking up the tubes, dude. Look at that. I got one. Sure is gorgeous. Look at this. Hey? Yeah, so this is the Skyline. It's fairly popular. You can tell they've spent a lot of money upgrading the trail. So this trail was so popular that it was getting destroyed. You know, these meadows would get all destroyed because everybody would scatter to try and stay dry. So the park services spent a lot of money bringing in a small track hoe in here and building up this path. So it's unsightly, but it keeps everybody on a common path and it avoids destroying the whole meadow here. Time to soak the feet a little bit. We're moving very well. Our destination today, we only have about 12 kilometers to hike today, which takes like 3 hours, so we're going to stop here, enjoy this creek. That's the beauty. You got to learn to enjoy the trip and not be in a rush to get to a destination, but enjoy the moment. And that's what's fun about being with boys. Like these guys, they're just gonna go explore. They love it, and they make me do things that I wouldn't do otherwise. We're heading towards, I think it's called Shovel Pass. The reason the campground and the pass is called Shovel Pass is because way that way is Jasper, and that's Maligne Lake. And about 100 years ago, two outfitters in the winter thought that a clever way that, you know, today we take the road, but in those days the only way to get to Maligne Lake was down this trail. And two outfitters wanted to take a canoe in, so they came in on horseback in the winter, dragging a canoe across here. And when they got here, the snow was so deep that they had to shovel a path, and they didn't have shovels, so they carved shovels. And then when they were done, they left the shovels at the pass here, and so the place became known as Shovel Pass, which just shows the determination of some of the old outfitters and explorers.
Natural habitat.
Well, that's the pass up there. There we go.
This view is something I crave. So that zigzagging is the watchtower. Goes back to the Maligne Lake Road. That line up there where the snow is, that's the notch. And then down in this valley where the trees are is Curator campground. Curator Lake is out of sight right now, but we'll see it soon. Well, this is one of those places I crave. Look at this area around me. That's the Wabasso Trail. Come up that way through the Wabasso. The book, the Canadian Trail Guide to the Rockies, the author always says that only the most sadomasochistic hiker would ever hike up to the skyline via the Wabasso. So I've never done it. And maybe I've been heeding that advice, but maybe someday I will feel sadomasochistic and hike it. But otherwise, in my youth, back when I was 20, I used to come up the watchtower. I used to crave this area, so I'd come up the watchtower, stay overnight at the base of the watchtower because it allowed fires, hike up here and explore these ridges, including the notch, which is way over there. But I used to crave this area and just want to come here and sit here and watch. So that's what we're going to do as a group right now. We're going to sit, have cheese sticks, some pepperoni sticks, and a couple of oysters before we head to camp, because we're going to get to camp so early today. All right.
Hey there, Delilah.
Sing me the song, Patrick.
This is our treat: black diamond, cheese stick, and an oyster, smoked oyster, pickled or.
I thought we were having mussels today, man.
I want the pepperoni.
Have it. Ray, what do you think of the view? Don't you crave this? Every time you go over a little hill or around a little corner, the view changes. It's so grandiose. It's amazing. What's the matter?
The seam in this stock is probably great. Race just slow, gotta get in front of him. Son, is that water super?
Yeah.
There's the camp down there. You can see the campground down there. That's the Wabasso Trail. And then tomorrow so it sucks today because we got to drop all the way down there, and then tomorrow we got to reclimb that. The lake is just over that edge, and that's the notch. All right, what a good-looking bunch! Everybody, high five. We're not there yet. Come on, Ray, do it proper. Mom, get in there. Every turn, this thing just changes. Look at this. Look at that amphitheater. Wow. That's down to the Wabasso that way. We come up from over there. That's the new pack that got from I've gotta show it, Mountaintop, 70-liter pack. You've been wearing it for what now, a day and a half? How's it feel?
Feels good.
Yeah?
A little tight on the shoulders.
But the buckles are all good quality, right? Nothing loosens. And then so he's got everything in it there. He's got his sleeping bag. We'll show him unloading it, but he's got his sleeping bag, all his clothes, his food, everything, and it carries nicely. So super adjustable.
Wow. No, it's my other pack never did that. Your pack doesn't do that. Your pack comes right in here.
Yeah, it looks like it should be closer to your body. Little teamwork. This site's way in the sun. Not a lot of shade here. We're gonna use this one here. A couple of people down there. Look at the view. Look at that nice waterfall. Maybe we'll go look at that later. Okay. Flood the cup. Heat the fuel tube.
Rocket. Goes down to 9 and back deeper.
Yep.
We're in business. What's for lunch? Ichiban soup. We ate the oysters on the trail and eat more chocolate bars. Not a very fancy lunch. So I don't talk about this very often, but boiling is one way to make sure that you have clean water. Right now, that water comes from over there behind those boxes. It's coming right out of the hill, so it's fairly clean. I drink it no problem like that, but one often overlooked way of cleaning water is to just simply boil it.
What? Plastic jokes.
This is just a snack. Because we didn't eat all our rations. You guys hungry?
I
Always hungry. That's an emergency barrel if a warden has to come out here and do a rescue of some sort, and there's supplies in there for the warden. Second night out on the Skyline. We're out of booze. Guys, they're all in your tent already? Whose belt is out here? That's it.
Straight down.
Who's sleeping in the middle?
Nick.
Obviously the guy laying in the middle.
Obviously the guy in the middle. Look at how much space you guys got in that tent.
I'm in second
Yo,
place.
show the viewers how jacked I am.